Okay, so another short using the Moonbird concept of animating a real conversation, or in this case, an interview. Actually, I thought this may have been a rotoscoped short, but I guess it was some math animation. I'm not sure, I'm basing this off of Wikipedia. Anyway, Ryan is an animated interpretation of a real interview between director Chris Landreth and animator Ryan Larkin. This is definitely some abstract, symbolistic, experimental animation with everyone having distorted features or bits missing and filled in with something else. And emotions being represented by breakouts in the animation, like spikes coming out of their heads, or ropes wrapping themselves around the body. Overall, I do think it's interesting, but I'm not really sure I always understand it. Like, at times it does seem like they're doing weird for weird's sake, without much reason behind it. At least that's what I can see after one viewing. I'm sure the director has a meaning behind every frame. So that's the animation, but what about the story? Well, like I said, this is more of an interview about Ryan Larkin's animation career, which is very interesting to hear him talk about. He worked in animation in Canada for many years, even being nominated for an Oscar with his animated short Walking, which unfortunately lost to It's Tough to Be a Bird in 1970. However, after directing a few more projects, Ryan's life took a downward turn into drugs and alcoholism, which landed him panhandling in Montreal. And that's where the story ends. There's no big redemption arc or rise back to glory. He's still panhandling as the film fades to black. So, kind of a tragic tale. I know this review is a little bit all over the map, but my thoughts on it are a little bit all over the map. It's obviously a very personal project, and I think it does a pretty good job at getting the audience engaged, but there is still a little bit of disconnect and awkwardness. Like, I feel as if I'm listening to a personal conversation I shouldn't be hearing. But that's probably just a me thing. I think just for the technical weirdness, it's worth checking out, and you'll get to know some info on this animator.